Hello, it's Yanni here, Director and Auctioneer at Yanni Mooney Property. Welcome to my live real estate update for August 25th. It feels like spring has come early in a lot of ways in the local real estate market. Number-wise, throughout the weekend was one of the best inspection numbers we've seen for the year. It was actually the best offer day that we've seen for the year. Close to 30 offers we received just from our open homes on weekend. We had a big in-room auction on Wednesday, which I want to share with you as well. But certainly some energy in the market, no doubt about it. As we've discussed a couple of times in recent weeks, there is a vast difference between an okay sale price and an outstanding sale price. And a lot of occasions for our clients recently, we've been able to achieve the best possible price, an outstanding price, and let me share with you some of those. So there was plenty of fierce bidding at our auction event on Wednesday. Good in-room auction, close to or exactly on $147,000 over our seller's reserve prices over just two auctions. So $147,000 in the green over reserve over two auctions, 10 registered bidders across the two auctions as well. And both properties have sold for phenomenal prices. 7 of 46 Warren Terrace in Caloundra, that sold officially for $1,005,000, $1,005,000. Really strong bidding on this one. 4 registered bidders went on the market very early in the bidding, and it just continued to rise and rise. I remember selling this property back in 2017 for $387,000. Look at the growth on that, nearly 3x in that time frame in 7-8 years. Phenomenal to see data points like that. And that has officially sold for $1,005,000. Congratulations to Sandra, my repeat client, and all the best with your move there as well. 5 of 6 Mahia Terrace we also sold at our auction in-room event. This was a good auction. 6 registered bidders. It sold above its reserve, well above its reserve for $952,952. It sold for a new complex record price. Absolutely smashed it out of the water in Mahia Terrace there. Big congratulations to Selwyn and Paula. You've bought from me, you've now sold through me as well. So all the best with your move into the next place. 10 registered bidders across those two auctions. That's a phenomenal number, average of 5. But I think it goes to show the importance of a world-class in-room auction event. We had 2 bidders across both properties there. The rest of the bidders were only to each property, but 2 bidders across 2 properties. If you look at this, 746 Warren Terrace went to auction first. It flew over its reserve. It sold for $1,005,000. One of the active bidders on that property actually was registered on 5 of 6 Mahia. Did not purchase Warren Terrace, but ended up bidding on 5 of 6 Mahia Terrace and did buy that for $952,000. So if you don't buy a ticket, you're not in the raffle. You definitely can't win the raffle whatsoever. And in this case, it shows what an in-room auction can do for our clients in bringing buyers across from other properties. It was only a few months ago where we saw Omra Avenue in Caloundra benefit from 14 registered bidders bidding on Orsova Terrace, an auction earlier in that event. It ended up selling, which it probably wasn't on track to sell on that day. So a good in-room auction. We've got 17th of September booked in. We've got 4 auctions already lined up. October and November auction in-rooms already booking. You want to get in early. You want to run a campaign where you're not capping that sale price, where buyers can dictate what that price is based on competition and based on market value as well, where the buyers can see where the other bids are at. There's no silent auctions. There's no multiple offer scenarios. They can see where the bid is at, which is such an advantage to a buyer in buying at auction. No doubt about that. We did also sell in the last week 17 Sulla Street in Caloundra. This property sold for a whopping $2,950,000, $2,950,000. It makes it one of the highest ever sales in the Caloundra CBD area. One of the highest ever sales for a 607 square meter block, 607 square meter block. Good property that it was there in Sulla Street. Some great rental returns on the property. But a big congratulations to Malcolm and Deb. Repeat clients. We've sold a couple of properties together. We've worked together on 2 occasions now. Absolute pleasure representing your sales each and every time. And I do wish you all the best with your next move as well. So Sulla Street officially sold in the last 7 days for $2,950,000. This market's moving. Values in the area seem like they are changing, whether that be stable, whether that be significantly increasing. I know in some small pockets, maybe a little bit decreasing. It does depend on where it is, what the price point of the property is, but values are changing. If you're wanting to know where your property sits based on changing values in the area, feel free to call me anytime. No obligation. Can pop out, give you a market appraisal, tell you where your property sits, give you some insights in what's happening in the market right now. What do we see on the weekend? What offer amounts do we get? What's working well? What's not working well? It changes every 2 minutes, it feels like, and it's good to have the information to make an informed decision. And again, do you want to sell or do you want to sell for the best possible outcome? That is the question you need to ask yourself. Yes, it's a good market out there, but you want to profit. You want to get the best possible outcome. Call me anytime on 0420 300 977 to discuss it all with you. Always here to help with your real estate needs. We have also listed in the last week 1105 Dingle Avenue in Kings Beach. What a sensational location, pure beachfront in the Culverston building there. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathrooms, absolute expanse view. You walk straight into the unit, you can see Kings Beach, you can see the surf, you can even see around to the Bribie side as well, down the walkway. People Watch, I know, is very, very good. So this property is in a blue chip spot. We sold the penthouse at auction April last year for 2175. You are in a good neck of the woods. If you're after capital growth, but an asset where you can park in your portfolio for a long time to come, but get the enjoyment out of it. You're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of the summers. The springs and winters are beautiful there as well. 1105 Dingle Avenue will be going to auction 17th of September. That's at our in-room auction event. We are there this Thursday and Saturday for inspections. Come and check out this property. There's not too many units on pure beachfront Kings Beach, really nothing right now. You've got to check this one out. You've got to add it to the inspection list. We have also listed 3 of 13 Moreton Parade in Kings Beach. Renovator's Delight. It is a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, very decent sized garage. And I know it's sometimes we don't hear comments about a garage in a marketing spiel, but this garage is absolutely massive. We have marked it as 1, but a lot would argue you could almost get 2 cars in there quite comfortably. Very wide, very long, automatic door. It feels like your own driveway, which is very rare for a unit complex, which is what I like about it. But garage space on this one, you could do a beautiful renovation on this property and really bring it to life, put some equity into the property yourself in such a good spot too. Straight down to Kings Beach, hop, skip and a jump away from cafes, restaurants, you name it. Main Street of Town's also not too far from this property. 3 of 13 Moreton Parade has officially gone live. If you have interest, feel free to reach out to me, 0420 300 977. A little bit lower reported residential sales across our postcode of 4551 within the last week. Remember, last week was 21 reported sales for a 7-day period. This week it's 13 reported residential sales. Now, 6 of those sales were over $1 million, 7 of the sales under $1 million. So a healthy spread, sub $1 million, north of $1 million we're seeing there as well. A little bit lighter on. I think you will see the last 7 days reflect in next week and the weeks after. Data as well. Queensland auctions clearance rates, it's been healthy for a very long time. It's been hovering around that 55% for a number of weeks. That's a really good number. Remember, that's clearance before auction or up until the day. That doesn't even include when it passes in and you negotiate after, or the couple of days, week or so after the auction. So very healthy clearance, 52%. That's out of 248 results as well. Big sample size there for Queensland. Healthy auction clearance. It should be a method of sale you're at least considering this spring. 1,167 properties sold in the Sunshine State within the last 7 days. That number's always fairly consistent. We see a couple of weeks ago it was under 1,000, which is unusual, but 1,167 is that healthy number. It's at for the last 7 days. Of course, if you're wanting to talk about getting your property ready for market, is spring a good time? We see a lot of properties come onto the market in spring, and sometimes if it's in a certain price point or area, that can sort of detract from the interest because there's a lot more properties on the market. Sometimes it's the other way around and it's just absolute gold for a marketing campaign. Feel free to reach out on 0420 300 977. Come and check out some of our open homes or upcoming auctions. Head over to our website, yarnimooneyproperty.com.au, to view upcoming inspections this Thursday and Saturday. And until next Monday night live right here on our Facebook page, have a fantastic week.